What? Da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-bo. Ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-bo. Da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum.
1-900 numbers, having to call plumbers, always being tardy, throwing surprise parties, shopping at the Kmart, having street lights on at dark, women with flat butts and talking about stuff. These were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90's. Grabbing the newspaper, asking people favors, blowing bubble gum, bathtub rubber ducks, using number 2 pencils, eating a soft pretzel, being sent to the principal's office, Wendy's own Dave Thomas. These were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90's. Ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-da. Being in the school library, skin tags on elderly, hearing censored versions, new missing person, walking on solid ground, standing or sitting down, using a folding chair and even breathing air. These were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. We talk about the gimmicks and we talk about the fads. We talk about the memories and the things that we once had. So now I'm here singing out the little things that aren't thought about. You may have never realized these were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. The shadow was huge in the 90's. And only Cage was huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. These were huge in the 90's. Ba-ba-bum, bum bum ba-dum. A cowabunga, my shelf is stacked so high. Heroes in a half shell ready to fly. Tie stick warriors with their radical flair. Toys of the 80's, man, nothing compares. Playmate, bringing the action alive. Turbocharged dreams that'll always survive. Action-packed fun in a neon haze. Toys were our treasure in those radical days. Laser beams blaring from tiny toy guns, mutant machines rolling wild in the sun. Flip a switch, their arms start to spin. Every battle's a victory and we always win. Press the button, hear the cat chunk. Imagination fueled by that sweet toy funk. Playmates, bringing the action alive. Turbocharged dreams that'll always survive. Action-packed fun in a neon with pizza and slime. We made our own stories every single time. Heroes battle villains from the toy chest. Who needed the rules when we were the best? Radical rap. Go! Radical rap. Go! Radical days.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Dave. Anal leakage, huge in the 90s. Welcome to the show. Let me introduce you to my co-host and producer. Krista is right over there off camera.
Hi.
What do we got for you today, this evening, this morning, wherever you are? Turtle stuff, right? So there's a lot of stuff to unpack here, even up to the present day. Ninja Turtles, obviously, huge influence. And so here's the thing. So recently, just started to do this music stuff. I wouldn't say I'm in a band or anything, but I'm in doing music. So my guitar player is wanting to do the 87 theme song, at an open mic in town somewhere. And it's, I don't know, man. It's not, I don't know. I every time I do it, I feel a little worse at it. It's a very easy song to learn. It's difficult to master. Anyway, that's seriously not gelling, music-wise. Although, whatever. We can get into the minutiae of my life. Whatever I feel like it, but now is not the time. It's not that we're not gelling. It's just that, it's... that song, right? It's full of 80s cheese and synth and shit. And me and my guitar player are trying to do it basically as a two-piece, vocals and guitar. And I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. We'll see what comes of it. That being said, what do we have here tonight? A little something given to me. Ryan refreshed my memory. Yeah, he gave this to me eons ago, feels like. And I go, yeah, this is something I'll do later. And today is that later. Because I go, when is a good time to do the Turtles? We already broke the seal on Halloween a little bit, and I don't want to really ramp up until next month. So I go, you know what? I don't know. It's kind of a stressful day. Let's do something. Yeah, it's a layup. So what we're going to do is, from what I understand, I've not seen the whole thing. I've just basically skimmed. We're going to be at the beginning of the Turtles' inception, right? 87 with the toys, the 4-inch figures, if you've got them, if you got them, smoke them, or how's that saying go? Whatever. We're going to do that. And then by the end of it, by whatever season 10 we'll be at, we'll be off the rails. There'll be horror icons. They will be super mutants. They will be sports stars. They go to space.
Everybody goes to space.
Well, they didn't all go to space. I think if memory serves, Donnie was the space one. I believe it was sense. A costume. Maybe it was a Halloween. It's all. That's the thing. There were so many Playmates figures. It is known for going to space. Everybody's known for going to space. You live as a franchise long enough, and you're going to end up in space, and you're going to run into the Leprechaun at some point. But, they had the neutrinos season 1, best season 1 in series television history, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Space is not foreign to comics. It takes a while for movies to get there because your moviegoer is less apt to go bonkers, story-wise, than comic book people are. Because comic books, I feel like you're already set up for a little higher stakes of suspension of disbelief.
Right.
Yeah, the Triceratons. Fucking awesome. P.S. Layup. The Triceratons, awesome action figure Fucking nailed it. Great color, too, by the way. It's like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin orange. Whatever. We can get into it. So many great characters. But, like, we had to really scrape the bottom of the barrel because, like, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Let me go ahead and make this. I'm just going to go ahead and skip to making this nice and big. So let's start rolling, see what happened, where we started, how it started and how it's going mean. Let's do that.
Splinter the Rat taught them each the ninja arts. Donatello, master of the staff.
Not to stop like immediately like I always do, but here's the thing about the original and even beyond, right? The latter day. The Splinter and Shredder figures, wildly disappointing. Yay or nay? Type 1 in the chat if you were disappointed by that. Because you see the Shredder, right? In the movie, in the series, forced to be reckoned with. They gave us like a Mr. Hyde style little hunched homunculus. And instead of a silver plate on his mouth, he had like that purple veil of the 7 dresses. And he's like, the poses were weird. Splinter was a fucking nightmare. And sometimes he would be furry and sometimes he wouldn't be because they had several re-releases. I had the original. My mom threw those away. Thank you. But then I bought the reissues back in 2000. So even those are vintage now.
Wow.
And somehow I was going through my stuff. I have 3 rafts, 2 boxed, 1 unboxed. But, that's how you do things. If you're smart, you do things the right way. You buy 2 of everything. One you keep in the box. The other one you can rip apart and play with and do all that fun shit with. Because, like, why? Here's the thing. I want to live my life in those 2 worlds. Because I want the things that I love to stay pristine forever as long as I can so I can look back at them and go, But I also want a knock-around pair, to fuck about with. Oh my God.
Leonardo, the katana blade. My God. Raphael, the sword. Don't throw this at home, kids! And Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical. And master of the willing pizza.
Hey, who had the pepperoni and ice cream?
So they got Raph's voice, right? Hey, you got the but they couldn't get Splinter or a guy who sounds like Splinter?
Nope.
Oh, Misa like that was Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, the original heads were like, the original heads. Yikes! That's all I can say.
Greg says we got the TMNT cartoon in 1989 when we got our 3rd TV channel, Channel 3.
In New Zealand, were they called the Hero Turtles or? Oh yeah, of course the nunchucks would always snap. Like, hello, that's fucking terrible. It's trash. And they always gave you like those. They're like classical Shaolin weapons, right? Like the monk spade or whatever. Like that one thing with the hook. Hey, what on God's green earth? Have you ever seen them like go to a weapons rack and pull off like Chinese ninja stars and shit? But they always gave you a rack of shit that you go, I guess, thanks.
Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell.
Splinter the Rat, leader of the Turtles, taught them each the ninja arts. Now he must face something far more deadly. The Shredder, leader of...
Look at that. Immediately from that cool-looking Shredder, face mask, sword, to this. It's like the dude in 300 who was like slaving after what's-his-nuts balls, but then eventually gets those turncoat. Like, you look at this guy and you go, yeah, this is the figure of a crime empire that could take over the world.
It looks like he's doing the same pose as Splinter is. It's hard to tell from the angle that I'm sitting at.
It was such a confusing, because like, what is he doing? Like, number one, with this hand, what is this for, right? Like, they all had that shit. Like, I've got the Krang figure somewhere around here. And they give you like hands like this, but they give you 400 fucking guns to put in. You go, what do I do with it?
Foot Clan and sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
How can a good rat avoid a bad cut-up?
Those are like the
From
squishy
Playmates.
headphones for sure. Okay, pathetic that it has to do the same, like, they couldn't get the license for their own song, perhaps, maybe, but the one thing I like about this design of the Turtles over basically every other one is their, like, not quite beak face. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we look at them and you see there's a middle line that I think a lot of people forget about, because turtles, by and large, they have like beaks and shit. They don't have like lips or nostrils that would like fleshy things or like whatever the case may be. This was so close to like, I mean, let's not talk about the number of fingers and toes. I feel like that's atrocious, but stylistically, it works. But these were the most and best looking turtle faces.
Okay.
The Mutant Mayhem ones, they're so like squishy and weird. The Nickelodeon ones were like Play-Doh. The live action, like the Next Mutation, I felt were like too, I don't know, like they all felt like dragons to me. They were so like, I don't know. They were trying to make them more human and less turtle, and I think they're better streamlined. You know what I mean?
The Shredder, sworn enemy of the turtles.
It feels so good to be.
And P.S. too. Not only is he woefully posed, terribly hand positioned as well. No shirt. Like, you lost that felt cape, which you always did. Every Batman, Superman, any action figure that came with the C-clip on the neck for the cape, or like Shredder here, over under 4 seconds. And then you just have a shirtless Shredder running around in like sweatpants? Couldn't have painted like gray? I don't know. It was the 80s.
So bad.
With his henchmen, the dreaded foot soldiers.
Foot soldiers fucking look perfect, though. Nothing I can say about them. I've got a gold version somewhere around here. Classic. I think the color scheme, the way they look, beautiful. Because these how they should look. They should look like lumbering weirdos. The Shredder shouldn't look like he fell into the same pile of shit that these guys crawled out of.
The mutants Bebop and Rocksteady.
What do I do with them? Destroy them!
All want turtle soup. From Playmates.
Woof.
What's going on here?
It's the turtles giving the old.
I enjoyed them being robots too, because it gives you an easy out, because like obviously you can't kill people in like cartoons, but you can't shoot real bullets and you can't kill people or cause any real damage, but you can shoot lasers, you can kill a fuck ton of robots. So when Raph hits him in like the first season, right, he goes, "Clang, did you say clang?" Yeah, I was like,
Here's
what?
the boot with their latest invention, the cheapskate.
Whoa, dude's on a roll!
And look, in the sky.
I mean, we could say their latest invention, but it's always Donnie.
Turtle Trooper parachute.
Sorry to drop in without calling.
Bring in the knuckleheads!
Okay. God damn that voice. Where's Uncle Phil?
Bring in the knuckleheads.
Hey, it's me, the Shredder. Smell you later. What the fuck? Huge in the 90s. You want to talk about what's huge in the 90s? Parachutes on toys.
Oh, yeah.
Still around, but like the number of parachutes I just saw flying through the air on a day-to-day basis in the 90s dwarfs any other period of my life combined, right? Like if you take just a year of the 90s, let's say 1994, is a number of parachutes I saw fly holding toys through the air, off balconies or whatever, and say the rest of my 40 whatever years on this planet, nothing. That being said, the turtle parachute sucked balls. Every action figure one did, because like how do you offset that much weight? The parachute would have to be huge, and it was, and it still sucked.
Oh, those attack and grab foot machines.
I don't know. I still, Ryan, to your point, I feel like even Phalus's Shredder's a little better.
Look like real trouble for the green guy.
Whoa, getting a little carried away?
Whoa, dude.
From Playmates.
Playmates knew that shit.
Get out of the way, bad dudes! It's the Turtles Party Wagon. The wacky
Party.
attack-
And look, they've already hit something because their faces are smashed through the broken windshield.
And means good times for the green guys and hard knocks for the foot, especially with the tenderizer. Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like they were trying to do something that rhymed, but since they couldn't, they go, well, just speak in a funny cadence.
The foot.
We'll get in our van and run them over.
And it's a big hit everywhere we go. And look, here comes the Turtle Cycle
Usagi no
with its
Jimbo.
working handlebar slingshot and armored sidecar.
Not bad,
It'll
as
drive
far as
Shredder
vehicles go.
crazy. Yeah, let's step on it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Vehicles and figures each sold separately from Playmates.
The number of characters who rode motorcycles versus the number of action figures they sold who rode motorcycles, a zillion to one? Maybe not even the one. Like I would say maybe the one being biker mice from Mars. right? Like you can walk into a Walmart today and buy Spidey on a fucking Gixxer. You can pick up Thor on like a cruiser. Everybody like,
yeah,
people who don't need it. People who fly. Spider-Man. Like he's had cars and helicopters and motorcycles and choppers and shit. This is like a Honda Odyssey. He takes you over rolling around the town. He's got whipping. I get the turtles, right? They don't want to go everywhere in the sewer. And a VW van. Sure.
Yeah.
A motorcycle, though? What the fuck?
Oh, Jameson says about the song, it's a haiku. It's not meant to rhyme.
It still sucks.
Doesn't
it
have to
doesn't
rhyme.
matter. Like, that's the thing. Even if it is a haiku, who cares?
Brick says the amount of parachute toys I lost in the 80s and 90s, watched them drift over the neighbor's fence, never to be seen again.
Oh, totally. Yeah. The number of, but that's why you saw them most of the time. 40% of the time they were yours. The other 60% they were blowing into your yard or flying around just in public.
The master brain from Dimension X, ally of the evil Shredder and Baxter Stockman. The wickedly winged scientists are out to destroy the Ninja Turtles. Right, Ace-Stock, the Turtles' tough feathered friend, along with Genghis Frog, who's always hopping for action. Always ready to fight on the side of the Turtles.
You'll be riveted to your seat.
So
already, if you're a kid and you're not intimately familiar with the comics, you're like, huh? What?
Yeah, that's me right now. So those two people or two guys that they just introduced, they also got into the goo, the ooze?
Well, that's the thing. There are so many, like there are aliens and interdimensional beings and all in sundry, right? Like in it's kind of, I don't know, like in X-Men, right? Like everybody's a mutant.
Sure.
Like which is bizarre. Like they live in the same universe as the Avengers and everybody gets superpowers unnaturally, but everybody in the X-Men is a mutant, gets it from like puberty.
Yeah.
But Ninja Turtles was all like something a little bit different. Like as Baxter Stockman, he's a science experiment run amok like they usually are. Krang's a brain from Dimension X, which is like a confusing dimension. Can we talk about Dimension X for just a moment? Because when they look into it, right, it's a big expanse. It looks like hell in the Spawn movie. It's a huge expanse of like fire and scary shit and rock soldiers and like military grade rock gear and shit, but also the neutrinos. And where are they hanging out?
Those were the ones that came in the car, right?
Teenagers, yeah, they were from outer space. So like when you look at this like General Crag and all these other fucking rock dumb shits, and then like two 50s caddy inspired spaceships pop out and you go, where did they fit in that fucking economy, right?
So then there's those two things that we just saw, and then there's that gecko, right?
Mono gecko.
Okay.
We'll be here. There's like all day. There's Manta Ray, there's Leatherhead, there's the Rat King. He's essentially powerless. He's just a homeless guy who has power over rats, essentially, but depending on storyline, etc.
What's up, dude? Whoa!
Join the Turtles on Foot Patrol in their battle-ready sewer tubes, featuring wacky pizza slice and oars, depth charge, and rotating foot blasters.
Let me show you my new toy.
It's the Foot Ski with its deadly harpoon gun, shredding torpedoes.
We got to see this in Turtles in Time. This is the vehicle that the Rat King, the Rat King from before sits in.
And electric leeches.
I meant to say this earlier. Yes, Jameson, they are babies. They're babies. Who brought them, right? Like when Shredder and Tatsu, whoever gave the order, I'm sure Shredder gave it to Tatsu, then delegated it out. At what point did one of them see like a puppy and a little baby turtle and go, yeah, got it. We got 15 years, just like the turtles
Will
had.
this be the end of good, clean fun in the sewer?
Here goes the neighborhood.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates. It's the new Wacky Action Wind-Up Turtle.
Who you calling wacky?
How about Break Fightin' Raphael, who spins to attack with foot stars and Ratpola?
That's not wacky.
Well, what about Sewer Swimming Donatello, who gets into the swim with Spear and Scuba Jet? Or Rock and Roll Michael?
The crazier the gimmick that the turtles had, the crazier their faces got. I just remember being like I don't like, because number one, you're already handicapping these toys with the gimmick, right? You're going to make Donnie swim. You're going to make Raph swing on his back. You're going to make Mikey do the one thing. So once you get tired of the one thing they do, or don't have access to like the element in which they can do the one thing, i.e. water for Donnie, let's say, what do you do? I asked myself that when I had these toys. I go, well, he spun around a little bit. He's kind of an awkward shape. The face is off-putting. You always just go back to the originals.
With spinning action, arm, and weapon.
Well, now we're talking wacky.
No, we're talking trouble. Because here comes the Foot Clan's Mouser, stomping and chomping.
Why don't this?
Threatening when it's shown like that.
Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
We're heroes in a half shell. We're making a surprise. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pie.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh from the sewers to you. Their minds are delicious. You know that's true. Because they're filled with mutagen goo. That's vanilla pudding, dude. And the tastiest flavor.
That's vanilla pudding, dude. I was never a fan of fruit pies. They feel old-timey, but also gross. And like not in a fun way either. Like you've had one, I guarantee.
These are just like the handheld, not handheld.
Yeah, like the handheld portable walkie-talkie pies. No, yeah, the ones that like it folded over and like the crust is terrible and it's basically just like a bunch of liquid sugar and shit.
Like a toaster strudel. Gross.
No, worse. It's like worse than a Pop-Tart, and that's saying something. I think Pop-Tarts are scum-sucking, degenerate fuckwads, but even they can stand head and shoulders above the fruit pie people.
Greatest crust. Even better than our pizza. And it's green like us. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Just the fact that it's green is gross to me. I mean, I get why.
The ooze inside was white.
Should have been the other way around.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pie. Fresh from the
Why didn't they make the inside green and the outside just a regular pie so that's like a surprise
the turtles
inside?
are green on the outside.
But the ooze is green on the inside of them.
Listen, I'm not a marketer of the 80s or 90s. I would have gone without this and also the terrible stickers they offer because, like, I don't know. Is it just like, did they just not know, right, in the 80s? They go, well, we have access to the cartoon. We obviously have the licensing for the characters and etc. But then they hire some, like, whatever the equivalent was of Fiverr in the 80s to, like, do their sticker designs or, like, whatever. Can't you license, like, a whatever? It's long dead, but whatever.
Anyone for turtle soup?
Oh, no! Raphael's in the clutch.
And who is he asking? Who is he asking? He's in a park, right? He's in a park. We just saw. There's a tree behind him. Fresh air. It's like a family at a picnic he just stumbled upon. Like that big drill thing he drives just pops out of the ground. Someone's playing badminton. He's like, grrr. Anyone want some turtle soup? Oh, I mean, turtle soup. Good shredder. It's good.
Evil Foot, fleshomatic torture machine. Will the turtle cycle make it in time? Will Raphael be destroyed by the retro mutagen ooze?
Well, I don't know.
What a shot! The double-barreled plunger gun saves the day again, and with their retro
stupidest fucking whatever. But the good news is the ooze always good. It was always great. You would buy it in the tubs. It came with a lot of the toys, and still to this day. It's, I don't know, maybe they've changed the formula, but it feels not as good. But like back in the day when you get like the little tube and you'd have like a little mini turtle or whatever, the same gimmicks they do today, except it was like, I don't know, it looked better back then for some reason. Like technology has brought us to the point where everything just sort of looks shitty and cheap. Like the ooze in the old days, awesome. I got some, tried to enjoy it with my kid. Fucking terrible.
It was probably toxic back in the day because of something, and then they had to make it better.
Put the lead back in it. If it gets this sort of like coverage, do it.
From Playmate.
Action figures and vehicles.
There are
sold
places
separately.
where cookie boredom rules, and there are those who fight back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cookies, and now Ninja Turtle crackers.
But like, why don't they open their mouths? Like, was that a director's choice, even like as a child? And you see them eating their cookies and no one's opening their mouths? Like, were they directed to do that? Obviously, they must have, right? It can't be 14 different children make the creative choice to like cram a cookie into sealed lips. The fuck? Whoa, hey, guys, you remember this theme song? 12 commercials in, they were able to snag it.
Woo.
This is 1989, P.S.
Or combat cookie boredom with over 40 varieties of delicious brand cookies. Great taste, great price.
Hey, we know you guys like Ninja Turtles, but if you don't, here's a fuck ton of other cookies that have nothing to do with it.
Don't have any, there's no theme.
Why don't more commercials do that? Hey guys, Coke, right? It's delicious. You have a smile and it'll change the world, but if you don't like it, we also have Pepsi. I mean Sprite. Pepsi's not a Coke product, but Sprite is.
That a great deal or what?
Let's party, dudes!
The Turtles Party Wagon is ready to roll right over the Foot Clan. They may be tough, but the tenderizer will soften them right up.
What's the secret weapon?
Uh-oh, the Shredder has his own wheels, and his foot cruiser looks really bad, and it converts to aerial attack mode.
Like
What's
badass
next?
cars.
Launch the launch! Whoa, the Turtles' motorized pizza thrower will leave the foot with a bad taste in their mouths. If the guys don't eat all the
How many of those
ammunition...
did you lose when you were a kid?
All of them. But like, okay, so here's the problem with that scene we just saw, right? You've seen it before a million times. Ghostbusters, RoboCop, Rambo. Somewhere, somehow, 1 million plastic ice cubes were generated for toy commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And what a missed opportunity to throw a pizza and have some stuff fall down and show the damage. But to flick a pizza at a car and just have it land like a real pizza would impotently on the hood of the car, you go, well,
realism.
Checkmate. Look out, Shredder. That's going to be a detailing bill.
Come on, out to lunch!
I did see they reissue the pizza thrower. They're reissuing everything and anything. I'm just waiting for we'll probably see the commercial for it. It's like the sewer crawler with the two, like it grabs, turns, and then goes the other way.
From Playmates!
Let's party, dudes! The Turtles Party Wagon means good times for the green guys and hard knocks for the foot.
Yeah, and it's a big hit.
Yoink! It's Mike and April on the Ninja News Cycle, arriving at the scene of a crime with pull-down gold.
Ninja Nude Cycle, P.S. And like, where would... that's the great thing about cartoons, too, right? Because like, Donnie can go like, yeah, let me go make something. And he disappears behind a door. You hear a whole bunch of clanging and drilling and shit. And he comes out with a fully functional, like, debugged piece of, like, software and hardware melded to, like, do everything he needs to immediately. Growing up as a kid and realizing that none of that literally can ever happen ever was such a kick in the dick. Like, growing up, I waited for the day that I would unlock that skill, like where you could just take something, like something would be broken, and you, with just your skill alone in your hands and maybe a screwdriver and like a cloud of dust to obscure the view of the people as you worked, problem solved. Doesn't work that way.
Wing, satellite dish, and pop-up turtle cam. They've got everything they need to record fancy footwork. And who else would rob a shoe store? Oh, will the foot...
They made that foot soldier do a double take. Huh?
Stomp them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Figures and vehicles sold separately from Playmates.
Next to overly sexually aggressive Mike over here.
Turtles, get ready.
Oh, yes. Best snack on the fucking planet.
A snack attack, a crunchy snack attack. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle piece of crunch-a-bunga. Snack attack, a snack attack, Jack. Going to pieces over crunchy little pizzas. A snack attack, pizza crunch-a-bunga snacks. Sounds like a crunchy snack.
The later versions of the Crunch-a-Bunga theme song, much better. This feels, as it should, so California Raisins, like they didn't even bother not ripping off their sound for the song.
Attack, dude. I take on any ninja who takes my crunchy food. Piece of crunch-a-bunga. Want some?
Got some. Awesome. Crunch-a-Bungas. Yes.
We got you now, Shredhead! The Turtles have Shredder pinned down and are rolling their pizza thrower into position.
Oh, look out! He might throw one at your car.
But before
Let's see
he
what
can
happens.
act, the pizza thrower's adjustable aim and motorized firing action give Shredder and his henchmen their just desserts.
Just desserts for dinner? It's adjustable. It's fully adjustable. Turn it left, turn it right. The choice is yours.
That song or the Crunchabungas was created by or animated by the guy that did California Raisins.
Oh yeah, bingo. Yeah, I'm saying they were ripping him off. They weren't even ripping them off. He was doing it so hard as the California Raisins. He's like, oh yeah, the song will sound like him too.
Yeah.
My gun with anchovies!
The turtles and their portable pizza thrower triumph again!
Why are we so happy? We just lost our lunch.
Do you think you're going to get like 50 pizzas like are shown there, or do you think you'll get like 3?
Playmates!
And by you'll get, I mean like 40 years ago.
Bringing kids our Power Pack new series!
But Shredder wants it!
We must take that power. Yeah, let me have it.
Let's give it to him!
Oh, no, the ninja net!
Down, down.
Oh no, a net. Let's get out of here.
It's Crunchy Ninja Net with Ninja Marshmallow. A Power Pack Crunch! Part of your belt.
Yeah, it's like fucking Kix and Lucky Charms had a baby. I don't know why it tasted so fucking terrible, though. The Ninja Turtle cereal should have been everything that it should have been, but it was trash. I feel like the marshmallows were bad. The Kix did not mix well with the marshmallows. I don't know. Maybe it's like the base ingredients. You need like oat mixed with marshmallow, a corn base and a marshmallow just hit me wrong. And I go, I want to like this, but fuck you so hard for giving me this trash.
Hey, Gray! Wow, we crunch you! Turtle power!
An unstoppable force. A net and then a door. Look out, world.
Ultra's improved your favorite arcade game. First, we added 2 new levels, then packed it with bigger, stronger enemies, and a ton of extra foot soldiers.
Who the fuck are those guys?
We punched up the action with knockout new attack moves and crime-fighting scenes like the Ninja Castle. If that doesn't swell your shell, we made one more small adjustment.
Swell your shell. We put it on the NES.
Introducing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for your NES.
And check out our totally new Game Boy game, Turtles 2, Back in the Sewer. Whoa! It's coming soon!
That looked terrible.
Rough. Both rough. Like the NES version of the arcade one, I don't know, guys. There's a lot of nostalgia for the NES. I think it's mostly shit. I know. Take off the nostalgia goggles, and if you had no contact with an NES before the age of 20, and then someone was like, here, try to play a game on this, with this controller, and these limitations. Like, you'd never see that person again. You'd be disinvited from every birthday ever.
Improved your favorite arcade game. First, we added 2 new levels, then packed it with bigger, stronger enemies, and a ton of...
You can disagree if you like. I feel like the SNES fixed every problem I ever had. The hitboxes, all the control issues, like the glitching. I feel like the NES was a great place to start because what else did you have? I mean, for Nintendo anyway. Obviously, Atari had been doing its thing for a while. But like, I don't know. Every time I go back to an NES game, trying to relive even the ones I enjoyed as a child. Oh, God damn it, this sucks.
Foot soldiers. Next, we punched up the action with knockout new attack moves and crime-fighting scenes like the Ninja Castle. If that doesn't swell your shell, we made one more small adjustment. Introducing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, today's biggest hit.
Like, I've got a copy of it right there.
Personal pan pizza coupon from Pizza Hut in every
It's
box.
fine. It's just not like... I mean, it's fine for an NES game. That's all I could say. Like, that's all there is to it.
We're about to ambush the turtles' sewer bases. But thanks to the turtles' periscope, it's no surprise.
Take cover!
The Foot are attacking with their sewer ball. Watch out, turtles, or you'll wind up in the recovery room. Oh no, retro mutagen ooze. The shredder.
Right, but presumably they know where you live, and that the gig is up.
And speaking of going up, the turtles are taking the
sold separately,
elevator
by
to
the way.
street level to make a call on Shredder using their private line.
Reach out and crush someone.
Awesome.
From Playmates.
Turtles in Time is
Come
elite.
on, Kid Vid!
They're teenagers. They're ninjas. They're green.
We're dealing with a real mind here.
Real mind here. Kid Vid says,
Now
fuck
the
you,
city
Raph.
burst in by storm.
Do I still have That's not hanging up over there anymore. God damn it. I've got one of these. I've got the Michelangelo one where he goes like, cowabunga, and his thumb comes out.
Get one of your favorite heroes in a half shell every time you buy a Kids Club meal. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle badges.
Pretty fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm glad that they are badges because they were not toys. Like, and they didn't. And here's the thing: they were badges, right? So there's like a little clip on the back that would go into like a pocket like this, for instance. But like, I don't know, at 6 or 8, I didn't have like a lot of polo or Hawaiian shirts with like pockets on the front. So you just carried it around. And again, it just did one of 2 positions. It was open or closed, the thumb was out or in, and like, I don't know, I still lusted after all of them, but every time I got one, I would just go like,
stick it on your.
I can't believe I'm still collecting these.
Your shorts belt, like your shorts. Boop.
I didn't wear a belt on my shorts.
Not belts, but like put it on your shorts.
Yeah, but then why?
It's
What's the problem?
Only at Burger King.
What's the rest?
Bunga, dudes.
They go out of their way to get JTT and then give him Michelangelo's voice. That's cool, I guess.
Now's the time to strike.
Who won't stop Shredder?
Hey guys, remember I was talking about turtle soup earlier? It's me, Freddy Krueger the Shredder. Bitch.
Leonardo can't, he's off in the Far East. And Michelangelo can't, because he's sewer surfing down under. Why both? And Raphael's on
Oh, there we
maneuvers in
go.
orbit.
I was wrong. It wasn't Donatello. It was Raphael in space.
A total space cadet.
There's no stopping me.
But wait, it's
Bingo. That's the one. Goddamn. Top 1 favorite Ninja Turtle action figures, Donnie Incognito. Anything that you could disguise it with. So like if you guys remember the Looney Tunes figures that McDonald's released that had the superhero
you clip
costumes
on.
that clipped on.
Yeah.
Snailians, the supersonic shell fighters, if those are even ringing a bell to you, the Exo Squad, any of that shit where like, armor and or a disguise or like, yeah, that was so fucking viscerally appealing to me. Especially Snailians. Oh my God. They were like the perfect little squishy little nude, like just yellow snail aliens who ran around in boxer shorts, except when you put their fucking... Am I a simple man? Yes, but it feels viscerally satisfying.
In disguise all this time, and so were the rest of the turtles. It was all a trap for Shredder.
Oh, you had the bike action figures too, or the accessories rather.
From Playmates.
Had them all.
Pizza Hut, heroes in a half shell. Where are we? Pizza Hut, Major League. Awesome. Only Pizza Hut has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Awesome. Even bigger badges than at Burger King.
Red badges. We're talking first degree pizza. There are 4 to collect with any Pizza Hut pizza.
Fucking badges were apparently huge in the 90s, and that is the fucking Michelangelo badge from Burger King.
Yeah.
Guys, what? Is this like a Dodge and Plymouth Neon situation?
After we eat pizza, cowabunga!
Mine does that.
$1.99 each.
Still.
$1.99? Excellent!
Yeah, I guess you can go to Pizza Hut and buy them for $1, $2 rather, or go to Burger King, get one free. But I guess, okay, those are different. The Michelangelo one is the only one that overlaps. Right? The rest of these are totally not the Burger King ones. So maybe I'm a little off, but I'm a quarter right.
Hurry, time is limited. Better haul shell, dudes. Pizza.
Hey, look out, eh? Pizza. You hoser. Make it
Takeaway
red.
or home delivered.
Making it red.
Now you're finished.
Shredder and his henchman Mutagen Man with the floating gut have captured 2 of the turtle's friends, Napoleon Bonafrog, a real horned toad, and Ray Fillet, the color.
Fucking A, man. Napoleon Bonafrog. Like, what Genghis Frog sounded like, Napoleon Bonafrog looked like. You think Genghis Frog? You think that's an extreme frog. Genghis Khan wasn't a slouch. Like, he wasn't a non-violent guy. So you see Genghis Frog, and he's just like this big, chill-looking bullfrog dude. But then you see Napoleon Bonafrog, and he's like what Genghis Frog should look like. I go, what the fuck? Whatever. Again,
Mutants! Oh no! They're gonna cover them
Spoil
with
my
petrol-mutant
Triceratons.
ooze. Wow! What hit them? Why, it's PandaCon, the turtle samurai buddy. Thought you said they were finished, Shredder. So I lied.
So there's Panda Khan and Genghis Frog.
Napoleon Bonafrog. Oh, God, I can't remember the sumo wrestler guy's name, but yeah, Mutagen Man. There were so many. The Triceratons, again, classic, super highlight. Oh, man.
Looks clear, Rich. Okay, ready, Eddie? Yeah! Let's go! Deja vu! I knew you'd say that. Look, they're back! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Power Rangers! Our four dudes plus April O'Neil, Rocksteady, Shredder, and Splinter. But
Yeah, everybody wants that splinter head, right?
Yeah.
ready, set!
Power Rings?
See you soon! Good, Hogan.
I mean, congratulations for the layup, right? Shreddies?
Yeah.
I can't think of a better cereal to accidentally pick up the Ninja Turtles. But that looks like a fucking trash cereal. And you know how I know that? I've never heard of Shreddies. I've been to the grocery store recently.
Ready.
Are you ready, Shreddy?
Maybe it's Canadian.
Maybe it's Canadian. It's got blue slash. Oh.
The Twisted Mutant Turtle from Dimension X.
Okay. Maybe tied with Prime Donnie in the detective outfit. Slash, another great one. I think any character that has like Shredder and or Wolverine style claws, it appeals to like literally everybody. Slash had that. And on top of that, so there are two turtle designs, right? There are the classic turtles with their head above their necks like hominids, right? So they're the weight of their brain is supported by their upright neck. But then you've got like Toka and Slash who are hunchbacked, and that's why they're stupid, right? That's not why they're stupid, but it's an indicator of why they're stupid. Because when your head is not being supported by your body, it has to be smaller and lighter. So your brain is typically not as large if you are an animal with a head that's out versus one that's supported by a neck. But that being said, this is by far one of my favorite character designs because the shell is like so... yeah, the Binky. He wanted his Binky. And it was like a little... just a tree. Can I think of a different name for it?
Latest member of the Evil Foot Clan, or Triceraton?
Hell yeah.
Shredder's mutant enforcer? No. Well, surely you don't mean Mondo Gecko, the skateboarding good guy lizard, or Fugitoid, your whacked-out robotic buddy with the short circuit?
He's whacked out.
What's the problem?
They left the anchovies off my ice cream pizza.
From Playmates.
Oh no! More wacky action turtle wind-up!
Whoa, what do you mean,
Oh, no is right.
Well, I mean there's sword fights and
Look at that
Leonardo
face.
with wind-up sword fight in action!
Real sharp.
They accidentally gave him purple, but whatever.
So is Slice and Dice Shredder with rotating shoulder and elbow armor. He's never been nastier.
And again, the more specific the gimmicks, the less playable these action figures are.
You'll never catch.
Imagine like the joy of Christmas morning opening up the crawling Splinter, who's constantly prone and whose only action is crawling. Merry Christmas.
Kim line down on the job. Got it?
Wow, I like how... Whoa, Leo, careful. Move like that, you could take down the universe.
From Playmates.
They live in the dark.
Radical, dude.
Yes, exactly.
Time to eat. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pasta from Chef Boyardee. Delicious.
It's new in that the shapes are different. It's the same fucking pasta and ketchup that you've been eating your entire fucking life.
Shaped
Oh,
like
God.
Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo.
Oh, and don't forget everybody's favorite Hunchback Shredder and fucking ass pimple Splinter.
Kids, I told you can only have your turtles in the kitchen.
New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pasta.
What's the purple one? Does that have meatballs?
Probably. It was either, yeah, typically that was the thing. It was either with or without meatballs.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
that's the maker to break it.
but SpaghettiOs had hot dogs too.
Oh, well, did they?
Yeah.
I remember Beanie Weenies. We ate that fucking by the gross.
Boy, Ninja Pizza!
Watch out! That fake pizzeria!
Yeah, he was a real chef. And his name was Chef Boyardee. Like, not Chef Boyardee. Boyardee, because he was like an actual Italian chef. Look him up. I mean, obviously, yeah, but still.
It's like a fun fact.
Whoa, where did that water blast come from?
Flush down that pizza with this, dude!
It's the turtle sewer seltzer cannon to...
The amount of, like, personality given to the Foot Clan members, like these robots, are insane. Like, Napoleon Bonafrog sat there doing jack shit, and then a kid sluggishly picked him up out of a puddle, shook him off, and set him down. These fucking Foot Clan dudes are like looking everywhere for missing people. They're double taking and shit. Like, they've got actual personality. While it's like, oh look, there's Leo with his spinning arm.
Rescue! Looks like the Foot is all washed up, and there's Donatello.
You won't react funnily anymore.
With his arsenal of weapons
Oh, fun fact: Chef Boyardee catered Woodrow Wilson's wedding.
And that's the thing. Like, he was an actual, like, dude. Like, I don't know, maybe not akin to Colonel Sanders, because, I mean, food wise, maybe, but like, he was a guy, or like Dave Thomas. He was a guy who was, money talks and bullshit walks. These dudes talked and walked. Fucking Chef Boyardee, Dave Thomas, all of them. They got a lineage of making food. What does Ronald McDonald have? Jack fucking shit.
Hey, this pizza.
Too heavy on the peanut butter.
Like, you never say that.
From Playmates.
There are places where imagination is an outlaw, where freedom is feared, where cookie boredom rules.
Yeah, it
And
has to
there
be.
are those
Hey kids, guess what? Just smash them into your face. Will it make sense? Yeah. No. We're gonna do it.
who fight back.
Combat cookie boredom. Get new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cookies in 4 great flavors from delicious brand cookies.
Do it.
Also, like, listen to that song, right? Harkening back to my story from earlier, where like my guitar player wants to do this song, no less than like 6 voices in there. Like, I don't know. There's tons of shit going on. I don't know. I feel like I can't do it.
This is not cool. Oh, yes, it is. Shredder has frozen the sewers and is using the wacky action wind-up sludge-mobile to pull a snow job on Donatello.
Look out for a snow job. That's what I want. If I were a master ninja who escaped Japan only to try my hand at taking over the United States, I'd want something like ultra wacky to give people snow jobs.
He's gonna blast him with the yellow snowball launcher.
There's a head on your tail, Shredder.
Yes, here comes the toilet taxi hauling shell. Leonardo plunges ahead on Shredder.
And who's providing the piss for the yellow snowballs? Bebop?
And whites out.
Blow straight flush.
Toilet. Oh, yeah.
From Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles discover Light and Lively six-pack. Hey, dudes, I'm hungry. Me too. Let's order a pizza.
Who the fuck are these people?
On pizza alone. Light and Lively six-pack
Yogurt.
Whoa, Light and Lively. I can't think of a cooler thing to eat. Master Splinter. Whoa, you can still cut up the yogurt.
Gold, strawberry, and blueberry.
2 berries? Guys, that's all the berries.
Cowabunga, this tastes great. Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Have learned a good lesson.
Damn it. This is like what I feel like the Archie Comics Turtles, because like obviously if you are a collector of the comics, you probably run across a couple of the Archie comics or some of like the weird fucking, they look like they're drawn by Tex Murphy comics, where they're all fucking zany and like their eyeballs bug out like I don't know. What is up with that shit?
Check it out. Cowabunga.
A real snow job.
Want a raise? It's the Turtles Pizza-powered sewer dragster and the evil Foot Clan's Psycho Cycle motorcycle. Pull the ripcord and they're off.
Where are all of them going all the time, right? They're in New York, one of the most congested cities in the world, traffically speaking. But they're always whipping up these vehicles. Fucking quads and blimps and planes and jets and vans and motorcycles, like, and then, like, not to mention like the amount of water-based vehicles. How often did
Maybe they got two places like Curious George. Maybe like they've got a New York place and they can go upstate and they can go in the water.
No, I don't think they have like the turtles have a summer home in Buffalo. I don't believe that. And even then, why would you need like a fucking 17-acre lot of various vehicles?
For the place. Oops.
They gotta unwind.
Wrong turn.
Wait a minute. Pizza that slices
Like
back.
forget the suspension of disbelief where you go, okay, I'll just say, great. Donnie can walk into a room with a screwdriver and a dream and walk out with a working chopper or a blimp or whatever, dirigible. That does not negate like maintenance costs, like the gas, the oil, like all this fleet of vehicles is going to require tens of thousands in monthly just like maintenance.
Well, it's 90s money, so it's less.
No, they have zero jobs. And the amount of like hydrogen, helium, and or whatever the fuck they're using, enough to fill a fucking blimp. And where are they parking a blimp? Even if you take all the air out, take all the gas out,
just fold it up.
The thing that detaches is still fucking enormous. They fight giant Krang with it.
It's Pizza Face, the mutated pizza chef. He's using his killer pizza to try to stop the sewer dragster.
That's how you take out a pizza.
He said from the blimp and not a dragster.
From Playmate.
There's something new inside Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pasta from Chef Boyardee.
Diarrhea.
I get to be Michelangelo.
Radical, dudes.
It's still there
Damn, he got my favorite turtle, says that kid.
as the Turtles.
Well, I don't want him. I get to be Donatello.
Cowabunga!
Yeah, I guess starting from the bottom is cool, you broke dick piece of shit.
But now it also has new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Shredder with a new thicker sauce.
Thank goodness.
A new
Hey, good
thicker
news,
sauce.
guys. It's new.
Thicker.
What you were eating before may tasted okay, but now you're going to be tasting the Shredder. It's a different shape.
Oh no, they're getting away.
It's a foot soldier riding Killer Bee, Shredder's gigantic mega mutant. They're buzzing off with a stolen
It's huge.
top secret isotope. How will the turtles
Like,
ever
where do you
stop them?
put all of these action
He's a
figures?
gigantic Mega Mutant. Typically, what you would do is you would have like a big
Just throw
Play
them all.
School and or Fisher Price toy box. Like what Elliot does with his cars. Imagine instead of cars, it was Ninja Turtle figures. You would
So you could only fit like 4 of them in there as opposed to a million
because
Hot
they were only
Wheels.
4 inches tall. You have to keep in mind these aren't like huge.
That one
action
looked
figures.
giant.
Well, that one obviously yes. It was the fucking giant Mega Mutant. He said it. Well, yeah, of course all of them are small, but that one was big. Oh, the super giant Mega Mutant. Yeah, I imagine that was pretty big. But how many of those would you have? One if you were fucking lucky?
You're asking me?
With Needle Nose, the turtles' own mega mutant.
Oh, again, a great team, Wingnut and Screw Loose. Any action figure with wings, you could fly around, save you the time of like having to pretend to walk. Fucking layup.
Psychotic Killer Bee attacks, but Needle Nose outmaneuvers him.
Oh, yeah,
Foot
very
fingers
true, Rick.
crumble it away, and the isotope is safe.
I told them not to bug me.
From Playmate.
Come on, Kid Vid.
We're teenagers.
Hey, fuck the rest of the Burger King Kids Club, especially that kid in the wheelchair. What's he gonna do?
They're ninjas. They're green.
We're dealing with a real mind here.
Ah, now they're taking Burger King by storm. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle videos. Collect 4
All of like
adventures
one
and more
episode,
fun
I think they had on them, maybe
Bring
2.
49 each with any purchase. Prices may vary. For a limited time, only at Burger King. Cowabunga, kid!
That FHE,
It's the
Family
evil
Home
Foot
Entertainment,
Clan's
like spiel at the beginning of that shit, iconic.
Module. Shredder and his henchmen have used it to drill into the underground gold vault.
Ignore the kid's hand.
Can they just drive in and take whatever they want?
Why not?
It's like it's very Battlefield Earth. He drilled into Fort Knox to steal all the gold.
And the turtles are hovering nearby in their turtle copter.
And where did they put?
Shredder's getting away, but with the turtle copters punching skids, he's a pushover.
Yeah, I'm just gonna punch over. Hey, you know what? Doctors have an oath, right? They say first, do no harm.
Holy moly!
This week's FFOP divorce brought to you by the Super Mega Mutant.
Hello, just fucking listen to them.
That one also looked really big too.
It is. It's a vehicle.
Yeah, they had a lot of vehicles in this commercial so far, so your tub would only consist of 4 vehicles.
Because you wouldn't get the vehicles. The vehicles were for the fucking rich kids, but or you would do it like you would do anything else. You would have what you had, and you would hope that your friends could piecemeal the rest of whatever. So, like, if you had an SNES, you'd hope your friend had a Genesis, or if you had nothing, you had to have 2 friends who had something, or you would find friends to put the pieces together. Because, no fucking way, unless you were that spoiled asshole that nobody wanted to hang out with, did you have all of the things. It was just impossible.
Washing time! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Playmates!
Punching helicopter, though.
I changed my or to get a kid's meal the way I like it, with no pickles. Sure.
Chicken tenders, no pickles.
It's brick, no pickles.
No pickles.
Now at Burger King, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bike gear, radical spokes.
There we go.
A cool bike pouch, the Ninja Sipper, a screaming bike horn, and a license plate.
Literally sipper. It was like 3-4 ounces of water that would hold. Uninsulated, PS, and guess what? It came with 0 attachment to affix to your bike. So you would have to give up one of your hands to hold 4.5 ounces of piss warm water. Cool. Cowabunga, I would say.
Some accessories.
No pickles. No pickles.
The turtles are biking your way.
The turtles are assaulting the Technodrome. Inside are the Foot Clan's weapon storage chamber, Krang's laboratory, and Shredder's master control room. Huh? Turtles? Oh, they've been...
Okay, we're now... It's like 1991. Let's say... we could say 4, but let's say 3 years, conservatively, they have been unable to get Master Phil, Uncle Phil, for any of these commercials. Somehow the dude who sounds like, hey, it's me, Shredder, like, he's been working solidly for 3 going on 4 years. All the while, the real Uncle Phil is killing it as Shredder. And they go, we need more toys. Click, click, click on some sort of typewriter because there's no computers. They go, typety, type, type, type. Send this letter to the guy who doesn't sound like Shredder. And he goes, honey, you won't believe it.
I'm back.
I'm back. I'm back, baby. It's me, the Shredder. I got to get back into character, he says to his wife. Hey, baby, touch my penis, he says. I'm the Shredder.
Give me a snow job, wife.
Snow job.
The spike back door. Oh no, an ooze scanner, a brain scrambler.
God, the amount of like retro mutagen he was able to get his hands on. You think that like maybe Rocksteady and Bebop were okay with it, right?
Sure.
Because they must have. If at any point, because like that's one of the big like plot points or whatever of the first season. He's got the anti-mutagen gun. He's gonna shoot him. Like if you're Bebop and Rocksteady and you are now thrust into these animal bodies, God knows what their genitalia looks like. And the fact that they are never going to see like woman companionship again, lest they find 2 women and transform them into unholy, stinking man beasts. But like, first thing I would do, especially if I were Bebop, Rocksteady, whatever. Like I would appreciate the strength, the horn, and being hairless mostly. But Bebop, Jesus Christ, dude, like no. Shoot me with that thing, I would say, Shredder.
Manacles! Can Leonardo rescue them? Sure hope so. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Turns out no. They all died. This is your kids on Turtle VHS. Any questions? The Terminator shoots out of his VCR.
At Burger King.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 4 never-before-release tapes for only $3.49 each.
Cool.
To get the hottest videos.
Never before release tapes.
At Ryan's radio station, they have a drop recorded by James Avery.
If he were alive, I would try and get him. I've got the original Calypso from Twisted Metal 2, who got me sound drops. Sometimes I think about reaching out and be like, hey, remember me? No? Well, I got a request anyway.
Sometimes you've got to break the rules.
I enjoyed Bebop and Rocksteady too. However, I always wondered what their motivation was. But we can't dissect it too deeply because it's a children's cartoon. But if you're going to look into it, are they so emotionally and mentally stunted that, even though they're in the bodies of adults, presumably, I mean, they're pretty beefy dudes, and you're not going to get that in your teenage years. So let's say they're in their 20s-ish, looking like their 40s, as you did in the 80s. How do you look at the rest of your life going from, a greasy street punk to, a half animal, half man thing who just and what are their day-to-day lives like, right? Living in the Technodrome with Shredder. When they're not off in that drill thing or off talking to Krang or shooting lasers or whatever, you think Bebop and Rocksteady share a bathroom? Rocksteady's out there in a bathrobe holding the paper, doing the tinkle dance, and Bebop's sitting there blasting the huge shit, and comedy ensues. I don't know. You guys tell me.
Don't we know these guys? They're honorary turtles, and each of them is carrying the official
Honorary.
Sewer Force sword. Not merely a fashion statement. The Sewer sword represents the cutting edge of turtle technology, the ultimate in personal defense.
No, it doesn't. It didn't, and it doesn't. I had it. It's stupid. It sucked. Why? Nobody had a big, wide-ass He-Man sword like that. The face masks were fucking terrible, and they smelled actually kind of pleasant. But moral of the story is what the fuck?
Boys,
possibly gay lovers.
What'd they smell
Could it
like?
be foot soldiers? Bebop.
Okay. I don't know how to describe this to you, but you just had to have been alive in the 80s, and this is a thing that was everywhere, but for a very short period of time. They were all affixed to your face via white, elastic string, but you would have a dog or a crocodile or whatever, and they always just went over your nose, and the plastic/rubber vinyl smell had I don't want to say a fruity quality, but it was herbaceous, but also sweet. It had a very characteristic smell that was pleasant, and I appreciated that, especially because, growing up as a kid, you'd stick your head in a million fucking rubber masks, and they'd all smell like you stuck your head up the ass of someone who ate a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
So I appreciated them. They were small. It was again, it was light, sort of, yeah. It brick knows what I'm talking about. If you had one on your nose, you can pull that smell immediately. But if you didn't, you don't know what I'm talking about. But every one of those had it. I guarantee goddamn to
Or
you.
even Shredder himself. No, it's only Dad. I knew we were being shadowed.
And then they killed Dad.
Playmate.
Ninja Turtles are hard to capture. But Burger King's got them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cups. 39 cents each when you buy any drink.
39 cents each.
That's crazy. They're probably they'd be $5 now.
Pump it up, dude! The Turtles and their friends are on patrol, each armed with Don's Sewer Squirter, the pump-action squirt gun with a 20-foot range. Oh no!
Wow.
Those 20 feet...
20 feet.
So that action of and the doesn't it put you in the mind of those guns that basically shot jizz balls? It wasn't splat, although that was akin to it. It was an early 2000s thing where you would shoot basically white blobs of jizz at your friends. I can't think of anything more overtly sexual until I saw this, where the dude's squeezing and yanking that shaft.
belong to the electronic foot soldiers. What will the Turtles do now?
Did you guys just see Donnie's hand action there?
Well, water and a little elbow grease, they got anything.
Like, can you imagine if like the Ninja Turtles like walked onto like a set, like as a cartoon, obviously, and like, oh, shake weight, and like, oh, what the fuck?
By me.
The shake weight.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have a new and totally awesome snack. What is it?
I have a feeling the answer will soon come to us.
New Teenage
Totally awesome.
Mutant Ninja Turtles cheese and pizza corn snacks from Bluebird.
Cheese and pizza.
Hey, check it out. We're at top of the charts.
They're cool. They're audacious.
The bodacious. We got 2 Leonardos and 2 Michelangelos. What? Why not just have 4 kids, right? Or have enough that there's 2 of everybody. It's bizarre. It goes Mike Leo, Donnie Raff. Bodacious. Shrimp on the pizza. Oh, the kiwi. Cool.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles.
Okay, so you guys had Ninja and not Hero.
That piece is mine. No, it's mine.
Sure.
Would you guys show it? That should be easy for heroes on the hinged half shell, the storage shell turtles. Whoa, back up!
I thought this was another Kiwi commercial for a minute because he said hinged, and I thought he was saying half shell. On the half shell.
Why, you're right. The storage shell
Heroes on the half shell.
Wacky weaponry. There's a specialized arsenal for Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello.
They're all
and
specialized.
Raphael. Pretty handy, especially when
Fucking Donnie's there holding like a fucking tomahawk you'd see Nightwolf holding in like Mortal Kombat 3.
right. Then the turtles can reach back and really shell it out.
Yeah, we got a real.
I hope we get to the caveman turtles.
From Playmates.
Hey dude! Look in these boxes and you could win. All these Ninja Turtle toys and that'll make you grin. We're talking tons of toys and we put...
So here's the thing that I found always confusing. The eyes of the big turtles. Because there are the same to this day in the reissues. You can get those 12-inch or maybe they're 14, whatever they are. Those big vinyl turtles, their eyes are as lifeless today as they were back then. Why? On the 4-inch figures, you go, no pupil, no iris. We don't need any of that. Just leave them white. On the big ones, we go, let's make them look fucked. Right? You add, like, you can, let me make it big again. Like, you can see, like, the white in the eyes is perfect, but then you, like, the giant ones, they've got, what? And then, like, the stuffed animals made it even worse.
Inside a free mask you wear with Ninja Turtle pride. Win these awesome toys, they're epic and they're cool. From Ninja Turtle cereal and Cookie Crisp too.
I mean, not for nothing. Dinosaurs offered a fucking Porsche 911, but whatever.
Recycling works.
It's Chrome Dome, the foot mechanized warrior.
We've got him outnumbered, dudes.
Not so fast, turtle scum. No, it's that trashed out Wiggler the worm with his disgusting worm-eaten smile. And Dirtbag, the mutated miner prospecting for trouble with his jackhammer. And now, if that weren't enough, here comes Ground Chuck, the foot mutated bull.
Another one. I love this action figure. Could give a fuck less about his character. Ground Chuck, one of my favorite, like, because he had, I don't know, like, he was the right shape to, like, punch shit. That's what you needed in an action figure. The Turtles, all of their hands were perfect because they were...
like gripping something?
Yeah. But they were also in the perfect position to, like, punch people. So every time Shredder entered the fucking thing and he was like... Right? What do you do?
It's a walking arsenal, but nothing frightens the turtles.
That's a lot of bull.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Now everybody close your eyes and concentrate. Concentrate hard. It worked.
It's here. The ice cream you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, they take the most emotionally moving moment in the Turtles and be like, whoa, hey, fucking...
derpy looking ice cream.
Yeah, they're trying to contact Splinter, who's slowly, like, dying of dehydration and malnutrition, chained in a fucking warehouse surrounded by Sam Rockwell, right? Let's get a... whoa, hey! Ice cream!
Hey, wait for me! Gee, I love being a turtle!
And you'll love...
Hey, wait for me. Because I love being a turtle. They were all four just sitting around a campfire. Michelangelo pulled the ice cream from the fire, and somehow
everybody else
he's
gone.
in New York, away from the farmhouse, giving his line. His line in that movie is, oh God,
Tip Top's new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ice
piece of
cream.
shit.
Awesome! Foundation!
Oh, fuck you guys. We've got a problem, they said in that advertising office. What is it, Greg? Said Bonnie. The thing is, Mirage, the studio who owns, whatever, New Line Cinema, sent us some footage. But there's no sound. What are we gonna do? Well, there's four of us. None of us sound like Ninja Turtles. Should we?
Ways of making you talk! Whoa, Shredder's right! Because with the talking turtles, all you have to do is just pull the sound strip and...
Hey, dude, that's my line!
We'll help...
Hey, whoa, it's Leonardo. What do you have to say? Zip? The cow goes. Oh. I think mine's broken.
About...
Sounds good to me!
Each
Does
of the
it?
talking turtles come with two of their own
Look at
talking
their fucking
footstrips.
faces. They have a thing on their back this big. Cowabunga! But this is analog, you guys. But today, you can buy a greeting card for $5 and it'll play the entirety of Stairway to Heaven in quadraphonic sound, right? In 1990, they had pieces of plastic that you would have to pull another piece of plastic through to make it spin to cause vibrations to move through the air and hit your ears. That's why it sucked.
Plus, you can get more strips separately, so when Shredder talks tough, the turtles always get the last word.
Now we're talking!
I don't recognize any of our weapons. Leo!
From Playmates.
Now you can take the hippest film of the year home for keeps.
Awesome!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie is on video cassette at a great low price.
Righteous!
And it only gets better because each video comes with coupons for over $20 worth of food and drinks from Pizza Hut.
I love
And you better believe you'll be using those because you're going to watch that Pizza Hut commercial every time you pop this VHS into your VCR. And you'll go, Mom, Pizza Hut? And she'll go, God damn it, I'm not made of money!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the movie. Get them while they're hot. Available at Target for $18.88.
3, 2, 1.
I know, right? Domino's is in the 122 and an eighth. Yeah. Why? What happened? Something must have happened, right? In between the shooting, somewhere along the lines, Domino's goes, you know what?
We don't want to give you
Fuck
coupons.
money, right? Sure, we're in the biggest movie about people and or mutants who eat pizza maybe ever. But after the movie comes out, we're going to sort of step back and let Pizza Hut sort of fill in the ranks.
Sports
Dumbasses.
dudes. In baseball tonight, grand slam and wrap
There we
slam
go.
to hit. Unfortunately, the ball didn't go anywhere because it was attached to a pole. In football, TD tossing Leo's making sure the foot...
Not a cartoon. This was a costume someone made for this commercial. Because look at it. Where have you seen it before? They got the guy who does Mike, right? They go, hey, Michelangelo. Free this afternoon? He goes, yeah. No one thought, hey, James Avery.
A ball. In basketball, slam dunking Don's becoming a real basket case. And in wrestling, we find Shell slamming Mike pinned by his python. More Sewer Sports All-Stars coming up, but now a word from our sponsor. From Playmates.
Not a sports fan. Had all the sports turtles. Just hours course you would lose to green and black.
Yep. Yoink.
Hey, even trade, bro. And he looks under the pizza. That one, they couldn't even find a normal-sized human being. The only one to apply for the turtle was a midget.
It's Turtle's zaniest video bloopers. First, here's Leonardo in his wind-up jolly turtle tugboat with paddle wheel and pirate cannon.
That looks like the costume from Out of Our Shells, right? Fucking terrible. But hey, I'll always take a good AFV reference.
He's making quite a splash. Next, check out Rocksteady in his pogo copter with pilot's cockpit and power propeller. No wonder they call them choppers. Finally, there's Raph in his sewer speedboat. Looks like he's converting to hyperhydrofoil. What's the rush? I thought there was something fishy. From Playmate.
Hell yeah, he's cosplaying as Bob Saget. That's the voice of Cam Clark through one of the worst costumes of the Ninja Turtles I've ever seen outside of the next mutation. Right, you can't see them murdering each other once they get to the fucking bridge, right? With those fucking electric plants. And then what do? You get there? That game is impossible. All of my life, never beat it. I've tried, I gave up. These kids, they'd be killing each other. Also, that pizza looks like shit, and this apartment is fucking trash.
Mutant Hero Turtles. Radical. Are only on the Nintendo console.
Does not that look like a modern day reissue of a tiny console?
Yeah.
Like that box is not the right shape. It's fucking crazy.
Nintendo, the world's number.
Oh yeah, the train VHS. But I don't know, man. That was put on by a municipality. Those are mascot costumes. I don't expect the local government of Los Angeles, the local whatever, the bus terminals of Los Angeles to be like, we'll throw some cash at this.
Fun game system.
Welcome back to the International Turtle Games. Today's winners are, in the hammer throw, track and field Leo.
Where the fuck is James Avery?
Oh! Next, it's Hot Dog and Mike tearing up the slopes. At the pool, Super Swimming Ralph is making everybody...
How are they mixing summer and winter sports? Swimming and skiing? And he's standing in a summer field just douched with snow?
else look all
He's
wet.
getting a snow job.
Powerlifting Don is making those weights fly.
Snow jobs handed out daily.
Hope the Turtle Games were as much fun for you as they were for me.
Fresh from the sewer and into your Nintendo Entertainment System comes Ultra's version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now you can take control of these heroes in a half shell.
Ultra's version. There's a good version, but this is Ultra's version.
As they nunchuck, swim, and bazooka blast their way through sewers and streets, ridding the world of rival robots, wretched ruffians, and the evil Foot Clan forever. Teenage Mutant...
Oh, yeah, and P.S., even though there'll be a fuck ton of enemies and stuff that you do know about, there'll be a bunch of fucking crazy ones, too. Because if you leave and come back, all the foot soldiers will now be fucking aliens or weird monsters shaped like M's, and they'll be, what the fuck was up with that shit?
Turtles. They're out of the sewers and available where Ultra games are sold.
Ah, for a good night's sleep.
I also thought they would have been in order, but here we are. Maybe it's going by... No, it's not. I was going to say maybe it's going by type of product, but we had like Crunch-A-Bungas right in the middle of toys, so I don't know.
What's going on down there? Why, it's the rock and roll turtle with Leo on lead guitar, Raph on bass,
Don on keyboard, and Mike is the rip-rapping lead singer. With the rock
Imagine being a kid in 1990 or 1991, whenever this happens, and like, you know, the ninjas. Ninjas are everywhere, huge in the 90s. They stay in the shadows, they're quiet. Splinter is constantly harping on about fading away without a trace and, you know, anonymity. 3 years later, they're fucking playing keytars. Mikey's got a fucking... How is he scratching those records? How is he... How?
Turtles, there'll be no sleeping tonight.
Right, and then Splinter's like, oh, I guess whatever. Like, how far did... Like, you give him an inch, you have kids, right? You give him an inch, they'll take a mile. But how do you go from, like, let no one see you ever to, like, yeah, let
go
the
play a gig.
music flow. Like, Audio Express, your home of the $1 install.
From Playmate.
Here's what the latest video game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looks like on Nintendo. Mondo to the max. Cowabunga.
Tubular.
Radical. And here's what it looks like on Sega.
You don't have none, bitch.
So if you want to catch the awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in action, you'd better buy Nintendo, because the only turtles you'll get on Sega are
All
these.
the ones you buy yourself and put on there. But that's like crazy.
Nintendo, the entertainment system with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And like, I can't say it's all bad, right? It's relentlessly difficult. That game will kick you in the dick repeatedly, knocking it to the dirt, only for you to pick it up, dust it off, reaffix it to be dislodged again. But the music, solid. Like the graphics, everything about it is okay. It's just like balls in a vice. Impossible. And also, the jumping isn't great. The weapons are fucked. Like, I understand Raphael's size are small. Why does he have to be the shittiest character in every fucking video game?
Once upon a time in the sewer, there were 4 cute little turtles.
Shocker.
Who
Oh,
suddenly
had
went through
these.
this incredible mutation process that became the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And then there was a sweet, charming rock musician.
Who goes out of control, changes and mutates into Bebop.
I do not believe Bebop or Rocksteady were rock musicians.
My
My cousins had these.
Look, they decided to play together. And of course, they all lived happily ever after.
Now they
From Playmate.
Something disconcerting about those action figures in particular, because like when they are in anthropomorphic turtle form, everything's above board. When you switch them into like regular turtle form, I don't know, something about the way that they transformed made me uneasy. Like their back legs become their front legs in like a weird stretching. Like it almost made me feel a little bit like how I felt when I saw The Thing for the first time. I go, this is fucked. This shouldn't exist, but I'm glad it's here. Kind of.
Once upon a time in the sewer, Raphael was calmly flying his space vehicle.
When suddenly a giant wave came from nowhere, but his space vehicle changed
With
and
poop in
mutated
it.
and...
Literally nowhere.
Rock was safe on a raft. Gracious. And then Michelangelo came along on his 8.
There was enough room in the sewer for a spacefaring vehicle?
Oh no, it's that wave again!
Oh goddamn, it's the same wave. It just goes around and around, making everybody change their vehicles into slightly less or more convenient
The
forms.
ATV mutates into a...
Jet ski. And they live happily ever after.
Do you hear a waterfall?
Where did the wave come from, right?
From Playmate.
This is Cowabungie. And this is Cowabongo. But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES, now with tasty turtle duels. And psych up your Sega Genesis with the Hyper Stealth.
Tasty. There are some things that you just look back on and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to be annoying and irritating sometimes because the situation calls for it. I played this like the Hyperstone Heist. I was like, no, I don't give a fuck about that. But Turtles in Time back in the day, I played so often on my buddy's SNES because I didn't have that. But he and I both, every time we would grab a foot soldier, and because you could do one of two things. When you grab them, you either smash them 3 or 4 times and they die, or you throw them toward the screen, which was chef's kiss. And every time that happened, he and I both would say, it's time to take out the trash. So sometimes we would be saying it so often, we would overlap each other, and his mom would like scream from the kitchen, shut up!
An all-new 3D Turtle Friends.
It was time to take out the trash.
This is Cowabunga. But the Turtles for Super NES and Sega Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
Bro.
It was a dark night in the sewer when Shredder was finally cornered. His only escape to mutate into a road-ready mutant module. How are they going to catch him? Look! Leo is mutating into...
They changed into vehicles. They're not just mutating into other living things. They're changing it to non-organic expressions of existence.
A fire engine! And Dawn is mutating into a stock car! Cowabunga Splitter is mutating into the party wagon! Better hit the road!
So when I think party wagon, I think Splinter.
Shredder, because the road-ready turtles are on your tail.
Now they mutate.
What about the other 2 turtles?
Meh.
Hold, please.
Hey, Michelangelo, what's happening with the turtles?
Well, us Toon Turtles, you know, from the Turtle Cartoon Show, spent the day fighting Shredder in the foot using the Turtle Toon Cycle.
Had that cycle, the Turtle Toon Cycle. Fun, enjoyable, big face on it, love every minute of it. But we had to wait this long to get a Shredder that looks like Shredder. P.S.
After that, we started acting crazy. Bandana spinning, eyes bulging, tongue sticking out, head spinning.
These are the fucking Archie comics turtles.
So, we decided to relax and have a picnic
The
with all our
neutrinos,
friends.
bro. Oh, there's Vern and fucking... Frank? Is that the boss's name? Frank? Irma? Is his secretary?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, dude, we had ice cream and jelly pizza.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Toon Turtles.
On today's show, we have something really exciting. It's questions and answers with the movie star turtles.
The original release of the movie star Turtles, which did not hit shelves until after TMNT 2 Secret of the Ooze, I thought were great. The reissues and reiterations of them since are fucking abysmal. You can still buy cheap Chinese knockoffs of these very molds to this day. However, the color and the quality are fucking trash. However, these ones, like, yeah, they do look like TMNT 3, but I wasn't even aware of that, so I didn't care. It didn't even exist yet to me. May not have even existed yet in reality. But like, I looked at, because they were like, everything about it was different. They looked more whatever, real, like the movies, but like their finish was like rubbery. And I'm sure they probably aged like shit and you wouldn't want to touch them today, but it was nice at the time.
Hi, fellas. So, has being in the movies changed you guys?
Well, we changed our expressions. We're bendable.
Oh yeah, when was the last time you saw a Ninja Turtle with a different facial expression? 3 seconds ago?
And our legs have gotten longer.
So Hollywood has changed you.
Nah, we still like to kick butt.
So what's next for you guys? More movies?
How about lunch?
Teenage Mutant Ninja.
I mean, realistically, one more movie in 2 years, and then not another one for another 30.
Well, that's it from Hollywood.
It's a Turtle Beach party in the sand. Gonna surf the sewer, gonna get a green tan. But just when they thought it was safe to
You
play,
can't.
the big
And Donnie had to be dressed like fucking Wesley Snipes from White Men Can't Jump.
would come walking their way. Lifeguard Leo, Spike and Dolly Don, Sewer.
Yeah, the fucking Foot Clan never updated their wardrobe. They look exactly the same from 5 years ago. They're not wearing like Skipper hats or Gilligan costumes. None of them are pretending to be Mary Ann or any of the monsters of the Addams Family are playing sports. It's not like, oh, Pinnacle Champion Foot Soldier is attacking.
Beachcombing Mike, Sewer Spitting Turtles. You got 'em on the run.
That's about time.
Sewer
spitting Ninja Turtles
From Playmates! Yeehaw, dudes!
Yeah.
I just love the Old West.
Doesn't this look like AI, but it isn't?
Yes.
It must have been the same dude who did the Garbage Pail Kids.
Things are wild and woolly and turtles are really turtles. Crazy cowboy.
Hell yeah, of course, because like number 3, whatever, they had their own figures for. But yeah, I remember it was like right after the second one, because it was like 1990. 91 was the second one because they turned it around fast. And 93 was the third one. But yeah, I don't know. Like, so woefully incompetent was the third one. I didn't even know it existed till I was an adult.
This is rough and tough as they come. Sewer Scout Raph is scouting things out.
Wow.
Bandito Bustin' Mike always bashes the bad guys.
This is exactly how I thought the Turtles would end up, right?
The Wild West.
Streetwise 15 and 16-year-old New York educated turtles by way of a Japanese rat. Only for Mikey to turn into fucking the Frito Bandito.
Chief Leo, leader of the tribe, is a real
Cultural appropriation.
man's turtle. Yeah, I just love the Wild West. Of course, I don't like it too wild.
Yeah, sure. He won't have a shell or anything below the neck that delineates him as a turtle, but he'll have the head. He'll have a normal human body, but he'll have the head, they said to the guy.
Oh, it takes a good rider to handle them rocking horses. Shh! Surprise!
Oh, what a surprise!
FTO, are you referring to the movie in 2027? You're talking about The Last Ronin? Hopefully. I mean, what else is there? I've only been hearing about The Last Ronin, which, whatever, believe the bullshit or not. Live action, possibly. Judith Hogue, possibly attached. We'll see.
Yeah! It's Raph the Magnificent!
Hey, the rabbit pops up!
Here's another one!
Yeah,
Mutant Mayhem sequel.
It's Crazy Clown
Oh,
Boy.
yeah, the Mutant Mayhem sequel. Shit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Mutant Mayhem movie. Enjoyable while it lasted. Don't like all the changes. I don't want April to be a child, right? I feel like April should be an adult working around other adults. And like that's the zaniness of it. Like, she's an adult. These are teenage turtles. Can the two get together in the city? Having her be like a fucking newspaper correspondent of a high school paper, I go, who gives a fuck? Right? Because that's the thing. April was like, hey, I've got an access to the city, like as an audience. Hey, it's me, April O'Neil. There's turtles in the Foot Clan. That is kind of undercut when all she can do is tell the 4 people who subscribe to the high school's Facebook newsletter page.
Extendo legs! Open this one, dude! Come on!
Oh, it's Party Reptile Leo! What does he do? Yeah! Bodacious birthday turtles, just what I want.
What does he do? Oh, when you blow into his back, he whistles. That's what I love about every party. The people who whistle. Fun! It's fun.
Always wanted. Teenage Mutant Ninja
We're probably not going to see The Last Ronin before I'm 50, so.
Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Dudes, when battling the foot, my motto is keep your feet planted, except of course when you're in the air. Which brings us to the Turtle Bubble Bomber. Our Bubble Bomber drops smoke-filled bubble bombs. Boom! A really awesome jet with really awesome bombs. And that brings us to another great vehicle, the Sewer Sand Cruiser.
How can you get mad at Johnny Goodboy Tyler finding working F-18 Tomcats 1,000 years after they were minted when the Turtles have access to the very same equipment? And they've got a Sherman tank on their fucking... Like, what?
Rotate, makes gunfire.
Sorry, it's a Hummer.
So dudes, remember, a good turtle general never finds himself in the soup.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I hate soup jokes.
From our fighting men at the front, the latest news is turtles. Here we have Lieutenant Leo.
Fuck. Kids were... Like, what you know was huge in the 90s, especially with children? George C. Scott. Everybody, like, I would wake up, I would get dressed in the morning. I knew I was in for just a whole, like a solid 6 hours of George C. Scott talk with all my little classmates, right? It was 1994. I go, guys, hit me with that hot George C. Scott goss, I'd say. You guys catch the latest MASH, I'd say?
Leading his men into battle.
Let's go this way. No, this way. No, this
I feel like everybody's made that reference, though.
It's Midshipman Mike. He must be looking for submarines. In the air, it's Pro-Pilot Don.
Wait for me!
You know, like everywhere you wouldn't see a ninja.
And Raphael has become the Green Team Beret.
Are there any snakes around here?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmate. It's a beautiful day in the sewers for the race between the shell-top 4x4 and the cheapskate. Hey, dude! And they're off. The 4x4 takes the lead with a little push. Now they come to the first foot obstacle. This is where the turtle turret ooze shooter comes in handy. But wait, the race has come to a halt. Have the vehicles broken down? Is the race over?
Nah, we ran out of fuel.
Like, very few people, I imagine, get to see. I mean, I should take that back. I'm sure everybody gets to see this. Like, your favorite thing yoked out. Like, you know, when it's born, it's this perfect little cherub of a thing that you love. And by the time 4 or 5 years have gone by, it's wearing like lipstick 4 inches on the outside of its lips, and its asshole is stretched out to this big. And you're like, wow, how did we get here? Like, at what point? I don't know where I fell off, or like when my brain started telling my body to stop paying attention, because like I still have fond memories of like somewhat like realistic stuff for cartoon superheroes to be doing. But this is fun.
I guess we'll finish the race tomorrow.
There's huge news
That's how
in the
races
sewer.
work.
The mini mutants. It's Coco with a sneaky surprise. A mini technodrome with
Oh,
mini
they're like
mutants all its own.
Mighty Max and Polly Pockets.
Yeah, and you'll never be able to tell from the footage that you're seeing now. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those minifigures are on my desk right now. I've got a Bebop. I've got a Leonardo who joined the army for some reason. I've got Mikey as a baseball player, the Super Shredder, and all the Turtles, sans Donnie. At some point, I had all of the little clamshells. God knows where they are. The only reason these survived is because, you know, again, one of the things that was huge in the 90s was like coin purses that floated. So like they were made out of like vinyl. So I had like a little diving coin purse or pill bottle that had all these in it. So when my mom threw away all the things I loved, she didn't think I loved this. And I go, aha, things I like are in there.
Ah.
For the tenderizer chamber, Mini Shredder has painful plans for rap. Up top.
Guys, that Mini Shredder.
Is mini.
You can't tell. It's very. This is it though. Look, it's so small.
A mini Bebop's keeping an eye out. There's looking at you, but Leo's got it totally covered.
There's looking at you. Classic line, right? You guys remember that movie where the guy turns to the person he said that to and he goes, "There's looking at you," and then he flies off to Casablanca, maybe? I don't know.
Leo's turtle playset with some big mini surprises of its own, like a cool sewer sculpt and mini Leo and Mike. Whoa, there's even a place for you, Shredder.
Whoa.
Had all those.
The sewer just got smaller. Someone's lost their head over new mini mutant turtle top playsets. Leo's gone military. Watch out.
Guys.
He's got it.
Guys, hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Guys, hold on.
Oh, jeez.
You can't see it. Let me make it bigger. Look, it's the thing you can't see. Look at it. I own it.
It's so tiny.
There you go.
Now you're flying. Raph's a real slugger with his mini mutant baseball playset.
Whoa! Guys! This isn't Raph, it's Mikey. Yeah, it says Mike on the back.
Can you see it?
You guys can't see it. Look. Mike!
Don's tearing up the court with his basketball playset.
Hold on.
Power-forward Leo will even the score. Cave Bebop's Dino playset prehistoric. Way
Fuck
to
yeah.
rock.
Mini Mutant Turtle Top playsets from Playmates.
Heads are gonna roll. Everyone's ready for the big mini race. Bebop's playing dirty. Mini Mutant Rap's on his news cycle. Nobody's gonna catch.
Why do so many of these news things sound like they are nude?
Nudes.
Nude cycle.
Leo
Send it
flying through the
nudes.
City Wars playsets. Shredder's tearing up the road on his turtle cycle. He's headed
Why does the Shredder have access to the Turtle Toon cycle?
straight for the Pizza Wars playset. Rap's got him covered. Mutant modules in the race too. Copter's making a pizza stop. Here's a mini.
I don't want to belabor the point, but
look, guys,
I've got Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Raphael. I'll save you. I'll spare you, but they're there.
Pizza to go.
Mini Mutant Turtle transports and Mini Mutant
Dial one's
Formations battle
badass,
sets from
I think.
Playmates.
You lose, Shredder. Don wins.
Someone's in the sewer and they don't belong here.
Dawn wins. Dawn.
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 Futuristic cyber
You
samurai
know, Dawn. Not Dawn, but Dawn.
warriors. Oh no, it's Cyber Samurai Shredder and Cyber Samurai Bebop. What we need now are Cyber Samurai
What we need now is to know why there's no Rocksteady. Where was he? On vacation?
Yeah, in the Poconos.
Fists are flying. Oh no, they've hit Cyber Samurai Rap.
Oh no!
Donatello.
Whoa, after they've shot all their fists at each other, now what? Circle jerk? Dawn.
Hey, after meeting the Cyber Samurai Turtles, these guys are just futuristic scrap metal. Teenage Mutant Ninja Cyber Samurai Turtles.
Ouch.
Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady have super mutant powers and they're taking over the city.
Oh, the super
Look
mutant.
there, in the shadows, it's a new breed of hero.
There's an anime out there of this exact thing. The Super Mutants. I own a copy. I cannot bring myself to watch it. It feels so... I'm not a huge anime fan already because it's a little over the top even for yours truly. Ugh.
Super Mutant Leo's cutting them down to size. Super Mutant Rouse got them spinning out of control. Super Mutant Don's got a fiery temper. Super Mutant Mike's making shish kebab out of these guys. That ought to take a slice out of crime. The nights aren't safe for evil anymore. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Mutants from Playmate.
And they're just in the garbage.
Yeah.
What
Problem
are these
solved?
creatures that change in the night with metal
Oh,
eyes
these
armor
though.
that suck out the light? It's the metal mutant turtle.
Guys, remember when I talked about my love of armored action figures? This was, I don't know why, lesser than everything else. I think because it was too intricate. As you're about to see, each one of their armor sets creates an animal. When you take it off of them, put it together, too much, I feel. For me. I go, I want it to be simple.
Battle brave beetle, demon destroying dragon.
That's kinda cool.
Forbidding phoenix, the mighty beast.
It is, but it's like...
armor. But what's this?
Like 86 pieces.
Yeah, the fun thing about all the things I mentioned before, it was like, boom.
Yeah, two pieces clipped together like magnets or whatever.
And that's what you want in a superhero, is like a fast change. When you have to go like, okay, foot, and let's tie your shoes, and get your gloves on, and put your underwear up, and turn around, and tighten up your corset, and you go, God damn, the evil has already won.
He has discovered the mysterious armor himself and possesses the spirit of the tiger.
Just pick whatever you want.
The battle begins. Only one side shall win. Metal mutants from Playmates.
What happens when dragons join forces with turtles? They
Dragon turtles?
Eric Larson's The Savage Dragon and Jim Lee's Super Buff Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Together, they're the best
Super Buff
ever. Who knows what lurks within the heads of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Whoa!
Not to mention the rest of them.
Cowabunga!
With the new Turtle in a Turtle collection, these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Like-
are bosser than...
In concept, in principle, I love the idea of all this sort of shit, right? The gimmicks I love. The problem is, like, when they run dry, how fast does that happen, and then what? Because like this is obviously going to have a longer shelf life and or play life than like your crawling Splinter or whatever, or your shoulder spinning whatever. With a caveat, once you lose those small turtles, you're fucked, and they're easy to lose.
Inside and out.
Mutant Masters, it's always darkest before the dawn of time. And then
The dawn of time, people.
water and thunder transform these spirits spirits to live again in Mutant Masters Turtle Warriors. Then evolution reared its terrifying dino head, and with Stego Rat, Pteranodon, Tricera Mike, and Ankle Leo's help, Tyranno Shredder's about to face total extinction. New Dino Turtle.
And like the dawn of time.
You said dawn the right way just earlier, and now you're saying you said dawn.
The dawn of time. The dawn of time. I don't know, because like, okay, so here's the thing. This is like a reaction to a reaction, which is like human centipede levels of bizarre, right? Because we start with the Daredevil comics, Daredevil and Stick, spin off to the Ninja Turtles and Splinter. Daredevil has the hand, Ninja Turtles have the foot. So we go, okay, it's already a spin-off of something. It's a take on something. Then we have the Extreme Dinosaurs, a takeoff of a take on something else. And the Ninja Turtles go, oh, whoa, dinosaurs, let's do that. And the snake starts to eat its own log of shit. Because now you have a property inspired by something that inspired a thing that is now being inspired by.
Mutant Masters from Playmates.
Shredder rules the world? That's a stretch. Cowabunga! Because with the new stretch turtles on his
Cowabunga?
case, it'll cost him an
My
arm
cousins had
and a
these.
leg. See, our horizons have expanded, and so's our weapon inventory. Radical rubber reptiles rule. Hey, Pretzel Boy, twisted workout.
Stretch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, the over-under of you seeing corn syrup leaking. 8 minutes?
Okay, Shredman, you win.
From Playmates.
Hey kids, it's official. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are the nation's #1 superheroes.
Guys, it's official.
Oh, rock, dudes! We did it! We won!
And you can own and collect more Teenage Mutant Mania on video cassette.
All right!
Catch the antics of these wisecracking green teens in their very first adventure, Heroes in a Half Shell.
Yeah, cut to today and you can get the whole series. $40.
Right on!
Then it's a wild and crazy encounter with hot rodding teenagers.
They're cool!
From outer space.
Cool! Daddy-o,
We are frozen!
And don't miss the action when the Shredder is splintered.
Hey, sounds like a great title for a horror movie.
3 more editions of fabuloso fun.
Yes, looking at you,
kid. Collect them all on video cassette.
Come on, guys!
From Family Home Entertainment.
What a time to be alive. The cassette era, right, guys? I feel like that's a good place to stop for the evening. We have reveled in it for long enough, and we've seen everything that we have been offered throughout the years. From the initial, like, badass to, like, the what the fuck. Mm-hmm. But, again, since they are comic book characters, they have that sort of perfect plot armor where, I don't know, it's annoying to have newbies come into shit sometime and be like, I don't know, because, like, for example, like, I remember when I was in the 4th grade and Superman died, and everybody was like, oh my God, I don't know. But realistically, how many times had Superman died before that? It was like, what, 1993, 1992? Whenever I was in 3rd or 4th grade, and they go, Superman's dead. And they go, oh my God, how will the world look like moving forward? Superman is dead. That lasted all of 17 seconds. But that was the first time I had that happen, right? I'm sure if you, wherever you jumped into comic books, if you have, you've had somebody die and go like, oh my God. Like, the world as I know it is going to be different.
Yeah.
Superman died. Captain America, dead. This person, that person, dead. Only for, like, the next episode to be like, oh, whoa. A wizard fixed it. Or I found a vial of green glowing shit that the computer tells me will fix everything. That's the beauty of it. Anyway. Yeah, don't worry about it, FDO. That's what you're supposed to do around here. Thank you so much for showing up, you guys. I appreciate you. We are going to be back probably next week with more possibly Halloween stuff as it is getting closer. We're gearing up around here, I'll tell you that. But we've got, as always, more stuff coming down the pipe. I'm glad we could sort of relax and finally get to this Ninja Turtle cavalcade. Because when would have been the right time, right? When is Ninja Turtle Day? Fucking 17 National Pizza Days hit the calendar every year. No, whatever. that being said, thanks so much. I will see you on the next episode of FFOP Radio.
You're listening to F.
That's the wrong button. Later.
Bye.
For the try to
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.